Hello YouTube. Today I'll talk about my new knife. I wanted to get myself a knife, a bushcraft knife, nimble enough to do the fine work, but also capable to do, if situation requires, some bigger tasks. And this knife, in my opinion, is this one. I'm talking about a knife from Joker, specifically the bushcrafter. The knife came in this box, a nice box, cardboard, and inside we have some paracord. We have also a scraper. Here it is. That is sturdy enough, is sharpened on this side, and have some teeth on the top. Also inside we have this little card that tells us the handle is made from olive wood and also that the knife is handmade. And inside, of course, we have the main piece. That's it. Our knife, his sheath, and a ferrocerium rod. Let's talk about the sheath. The sheath is good enough, in my opinion. It's made from leather. We have a draining hole right here. We have a dangler system. That means we can wear the knife directly on our belt or hanging from it. And with this hole and with the help of our paracord, we can tie the sheath around our leg. We have also some lashing points. That means the sheath can be used in multiple ways. As a downside, the sheath is not made from a very thick leather, but the leather is well treated and it's sturdy enough to be a good sheath. This strap is riveted into the sheath. The upper rivet is covered with a piece of fabric, but the lower one is just put in place and left it like that. And in my opinion, that could scratch the handle that arrive exactly in this position. The sheath is a friction one, is very well made. As you can see, the knife stays in the sheath without any problem. It doesn't rattle, and it's also a good looking sheath. We have this fire starting loop that contains the matching fire starter. The knife itself is this one. In my opinion, is a beautiful knife. This knife came with this paracord. It is made to be used like this in case we need to chop something. This is not a chopping knife. I will not use it like this. Probably I will take off this piece of paracord and put a piece of paracord, some decorative piece of paracord of a neon green, bright yellow color that helps me find the knife in case I'll drop it in the forest or in nature in general. The handle. I choose the handle made from wood. Is olive wood. I don't know if this is a good decision. I could have chosen it made from my carton, but I think this one is very, very beautiful. The two slabs are not matching, as you can see. This one, the grain is oblique, on this one is right, but in my opinion this is not a downside. Also we have here a nut. In my opinion this gives the knife his character. The handle is very well made, and it is the minimum that I accept from a knife. As you can see, my hand almost cover it all. This way to put the lanyard hole is on my liking. I don't like the lanyard hole here because my hand covers it, and if we have paracord in here, I can feel the paracord and that bothers me. But this solution is a very good solution. The shape of the handle also is very good. I do not have any problem with the three main bushcraft positions. Generally I don't like the finger choice. That's because if the finger doesn't match the choil, the handle is tiring your hand and creates hot spots. This is not the case here. The handle is very well rounded on the top side and a little too square, I could say, on the bottom side. Is this handle made by hand? I think so, because the slabs are not even. There are little differences, and right here it is a portion, a piece of the handle that is not very well polished, and I can feel the wood. But this is a very minor problem. We have also some liners to add to the thickness of the handle, and in this way the handle stays very well in my hand. The blade is exactly what I want. Is a little blade, I think under 10 centimeters long, but it is exactly what I need. The shape of it is very adapted to make feather sticks, and also the tip of it is very adapted to make different holes in wood. We have some jimpings here that help the knife stays in our hand in case we use it to chop, and also we have some jimpings here. I'm not sure about these jimpings because the blade is already short, and if I put my finger like this, you see the blade is becoming even shorter. This kind of handling the knife give me, it is true, a tremendous precision for the delicate work. This is very handy for delicate work, but the jimpings are rounded, not too much, but are rounded, so with this portion I do not think that we will be able to scrape the fire steel or the fat wood. So probably I will be forced to use this portion of the blade away from the handle. I'm not used to do that with the knife, but probably I will adjust to it, or I don't know, maybe these jimpings are good to be used with fat wood and fire steel. On this side of the blade we have the name of the maker, Joker, the name of the knife, Bushcrafter, the logo of the Joker, and here the steel in which is made, Bueller in 695 and the country Spain. The knife came very sharp. It shaves, and I can prove it without any problem. Look, I do not have any hair left in this area. The hair is right there. It is shaving sharp, and in my opinion, it will be a very good bushcraft knife. The blade is not too thick. The tip of the blade is also not too thick. In my opinion, I can call it delicate, but being made of a very good steel, I don't think that we'll have problem with it. The grind is a convex one with a pronounced secondary bevel, which, if I look very good at it, is not exactly linear. As I said, this proves that the knife is handmade and not machined. I don't think that the steel will cause us any trouble, and I think that the knife will be a very good bushcrafting knife. The spine is also thick enough to baton with it. I'm sure that the tip will be resistant enough to baton with it. And for the other bushcrafting tasks, notching, feather sticking and so on, this knife is just perfect in my opinion. With the knife, I have also this fire starter. It's not a very big one. This handle carry the name of the manufacturer, Joker, and is made to match the handle. It is made from olive oil also. If we can be very attentive, we'll see that the fire steel is a little off center, but this is not be a problem. This is not a problem because the handle is hefty enough, and the olive wood is resistant and will not break it. The fire steel is kept in place by an elastic paracord that allows us to carry it like this or like this without any problem. And even when the fire steel will be worn, it will not come off from his loop. This is all about my new knife. I hope that you like it, and I'm very anxious to test it in the wood. A good weekend to you all.